Well, I thought I was planning this all out, but the structure of the floor turned out to use more material than I was expecting. So I came up a little bit short. But one of the things that I was trying to do was trying to get away with not having to put joists here, so I had to go and put more stringers so that when they join, they don't do that. So I had to take the floor pieces up and get them out of the way to put another joist underneath. But for the most part, I haven't had to really buy much of anything. So started off the day pretty good, and then started the whole project pretty good. And then the mosquitoes decided that they liked the way I taste, so I had to put a long sleeve shirt on. Now I'm sweating like a pig. And so the floor is done for the most part. I don't want to finish it up until I know what the walls are going to be, and those are going to go like right around the edge here. So I have to figure out the diameter of the dome before I can put those walls in. So now I'm gonna go cut the long sticks for the dome, and I'm gonna make a ring around it so I know exactly how big the knee wall sections need to be. Okay, so this is the pieces that I need to make my dome. It comes in a really nice bag. It's even got designs of all the pieces that come in there. They give you really good instructions. These instructions are actually made of a vinyl material so that if you're working in the wet or moist area, it won't disintegrate. Then of course you read this first, and it gives you all the instructions on how to use this thing. It's a very simple little concept. These little nub guys get screwed into the end of these 1x1s, and you can use anything that you want as far as sticks is concerned, as long as you keep this diameter within 1.25 inches. All this is in millimeters, so it's made it a little bit easier for me to measure overall. But when it comes to doing the subwall, I'm going to cheat, and I have made up 10 of these. They're sitting over there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go bring them out to the platform, and I'm going to assemble just the lower part of the dome. And so I'm just going to assemble the lower part of the dome so I can do some measurements on how I want the foot wall that's going to go under this, how wide the section is going to be. It gives us a dimension, but I'd much rather double check things. So that's where I'm headed right now. Today, on day 3. It's more like 3.5 because I started a little bit on Wednesday after work, and we were able to get all the walls up. Well, we'll just call them propped. And as we were trying to make sure that we were in our perfect circle, I've already connected. See these other connectors in order to get in here, though. I discovered that we were off by quite a bit all the way around. So then I've discovered that I measured this wall wrong. So is 1,040 millimeters. I need to be at 1,007, which is not there. So I'm gonna untie everything on this one in particular, and hopefully we'll have a little easier time matching up, because this guy's is good. Boom, boom, boom. I'll start going off a little bit off the rails there, but I think I need to measure it off, and then we're way off on that one. So, and then exponentially it gets worse. So we fixed the wall and discovered that I was still off by about 1 inch, no matter what we did. So instead, what I did was I went in and I cut a bevel on every other wall on the inside of it. And so that's an even one. There's an odd one. Even, odd, etc. And discovered that that was the trick. So we ended up with it pretty much bang on, relatively. So now that we know that when we put the dome together, it will sit on, it won't fall off. And when I go to create my door, that door opening will be an equal distance. So, and they give you lots of extra little pieces that you can use for the for the footing. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So, oh, look, my headphones out in the rain. Yay. It's a good thing they're just for noise. So we have the walls in. Now it's time to start cutting the rest of the dome. And maybe tomorrow, Sunday, we can actually erect that dome. All right. So we've erected the center portion of the dome. So this is center, right at the very tippity top. That's your center post. And we were trying to figure out just how much of the cellophane or the shrink wrap that we're gonna need for the outside. So we put it together in the living room because it's raining out. And we've done our calculations. So there's the beginning. Well, after a fashion, went a little bit crazier than we thought it was going to. We have a dome. And only one fight. Here she is. And we have a little bitty hobbit door. Well, this is what I got on day 4, I guess, or 4.5. We're able to cover, I'd say probably half, if not more, with the corrugated. The stretch wrap worked okay until you put a hole in it, but we still have this half to do with the corrugated. So I'm at the end of my vacation, and I was pretty happy with how much I got done. I think I can handle the rest of it after work and whatnot to finish a lot of this stuff up. I can do a lot of it on my own. Carrie was a big help. Putting the paneling for the walls, pretty simple. It's the cutting the corrugated that's what kind of complicated. It made it a little bit trickier because we decided instead of cutting the triangles out, wrapping it and getting as many of the triangles covered as possible. And I kind of like the look. It kind of looks interesting. Also, I think we're going to rethink the shrink wrap because it's too hard not to put holes in it. So we're down the road when we have a little bit more money, maybe we'll put plexi. That'd be more clear too. Well, we're doing the rest of this stuff after work, and so I didn't set the camera up. But we have quite a few bugs. And so the siding at the top is done, and we're starting on the siding on the bottom. So the bottom, we got 4 of these in today after work. Still have to peel that one. And there's that one. And it's really tight in here, but we also finished this one piece here and this one piece there. And I think it looks really cool from the inside. So we're gonna put screens on those triangles. In there, and the one I'm in. And then below is gonna be all paneling. And we'll do like 4 sheets. So these triangles that are open are going to be vents. We got our first screen in. You can't see it. There's the screen. So we'll put screens in all those openings. The skins are done. The whole side of the building. Side's got skins. That's got a screen. There's stuff behind that, but everything has got a cover on it, including a makeshift door for now. All the way up. And then we guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi! I knew that we were going to have to do something to keep the rain from coming in the windows. And the only thing that I could think of to do was to put some kind of an external dormer on it. So we just happen to have enough of the leftover plastic to fit out each one of the windows with a little dormer that will keep the rain from coming in unless it really blows. And looks kind of neat too.
The outside is officially done. We got all the dormers in. All of the upper portion has been taped off so rain doesn't get in. Well, we hope. And the door is complete. So, in Eileen fashion, I made a 4 candle. And we kept the triangle.